Hey, what's going on YouTube? This your boy Railway to Success. I'm here for another video today. And today we're just gonna focus on something different. I know I'm in real estate, started my channel on real estate, but I'm gonna give you a Turo business video today. So I started Turo, for those who are unfamiliar with me. I started Turo about a year ago, about late September, early October 2021. And when I got to Turo business, I jumped in head first. I dived in head first, like diving off a bridge, straight into the ocean. I had lots of ups, I had lots of downs, more so downs than ups with Turo. But I won't say it was Turo. Basically, it was me not knowing the business before I jumped in. But today I'm just gonna gonna give some quick tips for those who are interested in Turo, and for those people who are curious on Turo. So again, my first tip with Turo is to make sure treat it like a business. Treat it like a business, like a full-fledged business. Make sure you have your credit right. So if you're purchasing a new car, make sure your credit is right. You don't really want to go into a dealership and let them run your credit. You would actually go in for your first car, go in for a check from your bank or credit union that you bank with, and with a check to buy a car. Secondly, you want to have your reserves in place. Like with any business, you want to have your reserves for anything that goes wrong, especially with cars. You get into a business where you have your gas, your maintenance, your oil changes, your car notes, your car insurance, and a lot of things that add up quickly, which I found out that this business is expensive. You say you gotta have money to make money, but it's really expensive. My second tip is to start small and build your way from there. I dived in. I followed a guy named Matty J. His blueprint when he got into Turo. I saw a podcast episode of him on Earn Your Leisure, and when he initially jumped in, he had 33 cars. He bought 33 cars, and I didn't jump that far in, but I did buy 10. I initially purchased 10 vehicles, and it's a lot. I'll be honest with you, it's a lot. So I would not suggest you start with 10 vehicles. My suggestion for you is to buy one car, up to 3. Max will be 3. Start with 3 at the most. One car for sure. I would just say start with one car. But if you feel comfortable going up to 3, start with 3. If you feel comfortable with 2, start with 2. And go up from there. Like managing one car, you get to see the ins and outs. You get to clean the vehicle. You get to inspect your vehicle. You have to make sure your vehicle is fueled. And you get to see how people take care of the cars. Also start with economy cars. Like your Toyota Camrys, your Toyota Corollas, your Hyundai Accords, your Hyundai Elantras, Sinatras, your Kia Optimas. Like start economy, and then work your way up into the more luxury brands. Your Mercedes, your BMWs, or your Jaguars, or even your Dodge Chargers. Start small and start with economy, then work your way up. Third, always document the condition of your car when it leaves and when you bring it back, okay? And when the car comes back from rentals. So in Turo, they recommend, for them to cover your vehicle through their insurance, that you do a complete and thorough check-in for your vehicle for each trip, going and coming out. So they have you take 10 to 15 pictures of your vehicle before it leaves out. Document any damage before it goes out. Document the fuel level. Document the inside, the cleanliness of your vehicle. and when it comes back, to see if there's any new damages, any scratches, small dents, things like that. So those things that you want to do a check-in for to complete, to make sure your car is covered by Turo. Thirdly, or fourth, a lot of people ask me about checking, like how does a check-in works. So with Turo, they give you different options for check-ins. You can do remoteless or contactless check-in, or you can meet your guests. So what I did, we use contactless check-in. So with most newer vehicles, they give you the chance to remote check in your car. So meaning that, hey, if you feel comfortable with this, you can leave your keys in the car and just lock the car remotely through the manufacturer app. So your Toyotas, your Dodges, or the car make app. They usually allow you to remotely lock and unlock the vehicle. So that's what we did. So whenever we had a check-in, we would have the guests send us a complete photo of their license, and then they have to have a selfie with their license next to their face, just to cover, CYA, to cover your ass on check-ins. From there, we also did contactless checkouts. So we would have the guests take pictures of the vehicle when they brought it back, and they would have to leave the key inside the car, and I can lock and unlock it remotely from there. So that's pretty much like some of the quick tips I have with Turo. Definitely have more tips and tricks for Turo as well. But I'm just going to see how you guys digest this video. If you have any questions, please reach out to me directly in the comments, or I'll leave my email directly in the description as well. All right, thank you. Have a good one.